at the rhythm of the song. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Good morning, Johnny. Right on time.
Right on time. Just in case you guys were confused about what show you were watching, we wanted to make sure you knew that it was us.
And there's no better way to establish that than to, something to go wrong right at the beginning.
Something to go wrong, yeah. But we got it fixed, as
and
always.
Magandang gabi to everybody in the Philippines is joining us today. We get to practice a little Tagalog twice this week. Very exciting for us on that part. And
actually, speaking of, Christy just texted me today. Apparently, she was all excited because Gagil has been added to the. Oh, what's it been added to? Oxford? Yeah.
Remember we talked about that
Oxford
on Friday.
Did we? Oh yeah.
That was the picture that looked like Baby Shirley.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Gagil,
We do a lot of these shows. I can't remember.
But
anyway,
love
she was all excited, and I was like, I already know that word. So. Yeah.
I love that she found that though.
Yeah.
So today is SB19 day. We are taking on the story episodes 2 and 3, plus a couple live requests. And these stories were put together in case you missed it from way too long ago. Last year, back in 2024, when we reacted to episode 1, we had Cashual Chuck with us. We had a great time with him. He did an amazing job putting together the initial history, kind of the introduction to SB19. And he's here with us today, in case you didn't already know. And he's already in the chat. There he is. Say hi.
I love him.
So we're going to...
Great production value on those videos. I love those.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. So, Chuck, we know you're listening. The expectation is high, and we expect that to continue into The Zone and The Wave, which we'll be watching today. And we're going to start with The Zone. Chuck's going to join us on screen as we watch episode 3. We can get his feedback and interaction and everything. So we're very excited to have him today. Before we begin...
Yeah, please hit like and subscribe. Yep, ring the bell. Why did I say it like that?
I don't know, but I like it.
You can always follow us. You know when these lives happen, actually. I just got a notification today, right now, because I'm a subscriber finally to our page.
Yes, it only took a year and a half. Also, please be sure to click on the link below in the description where you can buy a coffee. Help support this page. Reactions just like this even become a Throga member. Starting at just $1 coffee per month gives you access to our Sunday shorts, which are videos that you suggest and we react to. It's the simplest formula in the world. And we have a ball doing it. So, by the way, I love that you guys refer to him as Uncle Chuck. Because in my world, uncle is used just literally only. So it's one of my parents' siblings. That is my uncle. And is this a Pinoy Philippines thing? Like, it's just kind of like a casual? Because he's way too young to be our uncle. That's all I'm going to say about that.
A Cashual Chuck thing?
It could be just specific to Cashual Chuck. Yeah. We'll find out.
Actually, I'm referred to as uncle with a couple of my friends, actually.
Really?
Yeah, no relation.
Are you referring to your nieces? Because that would make sense.
I mean, my sister is a friend. I would definitely label her as such.
All right, so here we go. We have this is called The Zone. This is a final cut. It's fresh off the presses. This is an edited version of his current episode 2 that's going to be uploaded to his site very soon, so we get to watch it here first. But there will be a link, of course, in the description going to that as it becomes available. So here we go. The boys. Back in the day. They look so young here.
I know, little babies.
All right, here we go.
Get in the zone. Hey.
Everyone has that one thing that makes them feel good about themselves.
I love his narration.
Like they're in control. Everything else could be going completely haywire.
Ano ba yan, Stell? Ano ba yung ayos mo na yan? Talagang style yan.
Like the world is completely falling apart around you.
Minsan na makita na ng tao kung gaano
Hong Kong,
kami
too.
naghihirap.
But when you're doing that one thing,
Small
life
performance.
is wonderful.
Look at that.
To that.
I love the humble beginnings. I think that.
And that
great.
makes everything worth it.
Even the sound choices.
I know. Good job, Chuck. This is great.
Addy Hong.
I mean, I know obviously we're here to review and react to SB19, but we can't ignore his editing skills. I feel like I should get some popcorn.
Yeah.
We're just going to watch Netflix together. I love this.
Oh, that does sound like a good idea. Can you give me like 10 minutes?
No. We were already started late.
Do you know that I cook it on the stove, old-fashioned style? It's delicious. I don't do the microwave stuff.
That doesn't help me at all.
I'm just saying. I just feel like everybody wants to know. So, okay, continue.
Addy Hong. She could have easily become a popular celebrity in the Philippines. Back in Korea, she was a well-established theater actress, a vocal, dance, and beauty coach, a one-woman show. But instead, she chose to use her experience to guide and nurture the boys to reach their highest potential. Along with Tatang Robin, she was also one of the main reasons why SB19 is where they are now. She is popularly known as Miss Hongganda, and we will see her often in this video.
Okay.
Before SB19's debut, they tried to establish an online presence. So on May 16, 2018, they created their Facebook page. This could possibly be the unofficial date they were formed. They started posting song covers like these.
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through, yeah.
Oh, it's cool.
Hope he buys you flowers, I hope he holds your hand.
It's a great way to start seeing
And dance covers like these.
a brand coming together.
They became more active in social media while maintaining their regular performances in small events. They did this until it was almost time for their debut.
We have good
Yes,
news
it is.
for you guys. Kasi after the very, very long wait, finally, yes, finally, we will be releasing our debut single entitled Tira Luha!
October 26, 2018. SB19 finally debuted with their ballad single called Tila Luha. But did you know that it wasn't the only song that they had at the time? They also had Love Goes, but they chose to debut with Tila Luha to capture the hearts of the Filipino people because the
we
lyrics
reacted
are
to
in
that one.
Tagalog. They then started promoting their debut song in every way they could think of. November 17, 2018 marked SB19's first ever live stream to promote their debut single.
Magsimula natin ang first SB Talent Camp Facebook Live. Oh. Three. Let's wait for 10 na lang. 10 viewers.
Despite the very
That's how
few
it starts.
viewers, they went all out to entertain them.
여러분, 저는 너무 배고파요. Height is already good. Oh, wait.
Morning, Joey.
Sa wakas,
Hey, Joey.
dumating na rin ang oras na aking pinakahihintay. Matagal-tagal na rin nagsaray. Sige lang, sige, hano pa na para bang wala pangangabang na darama. Bigay mo na, machine gun, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
We've mentioned this before. I love hearing just the youthfulness in the voices that we've come to know better now. Because I mean, this is only going back, what, 7 years-ish?
Mm-hmm.
Right? and just that, you can hear just that. It's a sound quality that we have when we're younger that we kind of like mold and develop, and as we age, tensions loosen up, and trust is built, skill is built, all of that. So just even that little example of Pablo, you just hear some of that quality there, and it's just hearing like a few of the tracks that we listened to from his last album, and just that
Right.
It's still him. You could identify him immediately, but the growth and the development, the maturity in his tone, it's just so cool.
It's just that wonderful naivete and that, just exuberance for life, and just you're gonna take it over. I love it. I miss those days.
Ladies and gentlemen, among the SB19 is a chic member.
Yup, they did all that in front of just a little over 10 viewers. You can still watch the whole live stream to this day on their official Facebook page.
That's awesome.
They also perform in schools, malls, nursing homes, and even orphanages, but their debut only received a lukewarm reception. The stream count didn't move as fast as they have hoped for. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. But their grind continued. After the disappointing debut, they started preparing for a comeback.
Today, nandito kami sa recording studio. Nagre-record kami ng kanta namin. Ito mismo yung parang kwento ng SB19.
Yung lyrics mismo ng song namin is about pangarap ng SB19. Parang nagsimula yung lahat.
Ito po talaga yung kantang gugulat sa lahat.
They collaborated with a critically acclaimed Korean producer, Oh Woon Lee, who's behind the success of TVXQ and Stray Kids. Pablo, with the help of the boys, wrote the song as they began to enter the go-up era. They started practicing their go-up dance routine, which was intricately choreographed by STELL and Ken. They were required to practice 30 times daily until they reached 1,000 reps.
Wow.
And boy, they did it. They were even challenged to perform the dance routine at double speed. Yep, that was not even in fast forward. Now that they have reached the quota, it was time for them to shoot the music video. July 19, 2019. SB19 dropped their Go Up music video. Expectations were higher because this was the song that showcased their singing, dancing, and songwriting skills. But for some reason, it has also met a lukewarm reception. They then started promoting the song using the methods they know.
So I was going to pause it once. I don't want to pause this too much. So obviously, I'm excited to bring Chuck in. But this is... I just wanted to comment on something students that I've worked with over the years, something you and I have experienced firsthand in releasing music and everything else. When success happens, the illusion of it being overnight.
Right, I know.
There's just countless hours and lost sleep and tears and frustrations and financial stress and just everything, just the emotional aspect of that tied in to putting something together. So it's always exciting when you persevere to the point of it actually becoming something. And at this point, they're doing, I think it's a world tour, and I know that they've got something happening in California. I mean, they're branching out, which is just amazing that that's happening for them, because as you pointed out in KC, as you pointed out, humble beginnings, it is, and they work their asses off for this, and you see it in their work, in their delivery, in the songwriting, everything else. So I just love seeing that, things like this being put together to showcase that it wasn't handed to them in any way, shape, or form. I just love that. Yeah,
they really started from nothing, and what's even more impressive to me is that they had the struggles in the beginning as well. It's like they released a couple songs and still nothing happened. They still persevered and they still worked through it.
Exactly. Because it's easy when you get 3 viewers to just say,
I know, yeah. No, it's one thing starting, from nowhere. Then it's like, okay, we're gonna do this. But to start from nowhere, then the first couple things you tried don't work out like you necessarily had hoped.
exactly.
It's so easy to want to give up, and the fact that they just kept going and it just kept a positive attitude.
Yeah.
That's so cool, and it's so inspirational, not just for musicians, but for anybody that's doing. I mean, it's
100%.
inspirational for us. It's like as we continue to grow the channel, it's awesome.
Exactly. And while we're paused, a quick shout out to Pia Narita Official for your super sticker. Thank you so much. And also Nadia for your super sticker. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
Salamat.
And Malu bought 20 coffees. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Magandang umaga sa inyo, Richard at Johnny Mahal ko kayo.
It's really weird. I actually know what that says. I actually understood you, Malu. Salamat sa pagkape.
I'm getting there.
All 20.
Yeah, thank
All
you
right,
so
here
much.
we go.
Very, very generous of you.
Very.
They even reacted to their own music video. But none of their efforts made a significant impact. After that, you would think that it was the biggest setback. But not until August 17, 2019. This was when the Goa press conference happened.
Okay.
This was supposed to be an effort for them to establish a presence in the media world. They were interviewed by professional journalists, but instead of receiving a warm welcome, most of what they got was straight up disrespect.
Pero kanina pa ako ba? Ano ba yan, Stel? Ano ba yung ayos mo yan? Talagang style yan o ano? Hindi lang ginawang Stel
Yung style ko po ba or yung name ko? Kasi clear ko po, yung name ko po, Stel. Kasi po galing po siya, yung full name ko po is Stel Bester po. Ako, Stel Bester po.
Barako.
Opo, kasi po yung mama ko po, idol niya po si Sylvester Stallone.
That's funny, I didn't know that.
Oo.
Tapos po,
Good
yung
comeback.
style ko naman po ngayon, actually po, hindi ko po alam eh. Kumbaga, kung ano na po yung naisip ko, ito yung sukat ko, sige, ganito na ang buhok ko, parang ganito po, yun na lang po yung inaisip ko. Pero wala po.
So lahat kayo straight.
Opo. Pero, may kulot po.
I mean, they just like
Yeah.
go right after it.
Hindi ba, siguro nilawin ko na po yung Estel. Kasi po, madalas po siya kasi mas matagal na po kami magkaibigan. Close din po kasi siya madalas sa mga babae. So siguro po, baka po akalain nyo medyo weird po yung kasi may club siya ngayon, no? Parang
Excuse
Wow.
my subtle explicitness, but who gives a shit? This is like, why are they asking these questions? This should be out their music, the tone, where they come from. It's like I can't stand these press conferences, coming at it like in such a judgmental, shallow way when you've got artists with. All right.
Yeah, I know.
I'm about to go on a rant.
That's a whole nother show. Yep.
I'm not going to bring out the Hulk because the media going after artists who are sincerely putting their hearts on the line and subjected to that is just, so frustrating.
No, totally uncalled for.
Anyway.
But yeah, it's a reality, unfortunately. But they're handling it
Yes.
so well.
Exactly. It's easy to break even under these circumstances. So
Yep.
good for them.
Bali po, Stel sa umaga, Stel sa gabi. Hindi, joke lang. Pero yun nga po, ganun lang po siguro, parang medyo meron lang po siya ibang parang banners na girly, pero hindi po, wala po ganun sa
Is na-clear na kanina about sa bading issue. Kasi sabi nyo kanina may mga pa-holding yan sa kaya.
We're not bothered by the fact that we sound like a kid. Hindi kayo napapakatar dun sa look nyo na...
It's just negative questions.
Wow.
Hindi po kami nababother kasi po, sa
Kasi ako bothered ako. Pero
Okay.
Despite all the judgment, they handled the interview professionally. As
Yeah,
the
they did.
event concluded, the boys broke down to tears backstage and comforted each other. Perhaps they're just human beings, and the thick skin they develop all throughout those years can only take so much punishment, especially when it went straight to their hearts. And witnessed their lives change in just one fateful day when their Go Up dance practice got uploaded on YouTube on September 2, 2019. It quickly went viral, which opened a lot of doors for SB19 to have TV guestings and live performances.
May grupohan? Okay. Sige. Oo, dyan lang kayo.
Ang galing namin!
Introduce yourself. Get in the zone. Break. Hi, we are SB19.
My name is Mike Spice Kita. I am the wittiest of ABS-CBN.
As the world started to notice them, their YouTube channel grew exponentially. Their dance practice video reached 1 million views in just a week, then 2 million a month later. Wait a minute, who's Arum? November 2, 2019.
Wait, I missed something. What? Keep streaming, Aram.
I don't know.
What are we missing? Alright, tell us in the chat. I feel like I misunderstood something.
Just a week, then 2.
I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm still trying to calm down from my Hulk moment.
I know.
2 million a
Made my
month
blood
later.
boil, too.
Wait a minute, who's Arum? November 2, 2019.
So for the final announcement of the fandom name, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! 18!
What's it mean? 18. What's it mean?
Una-una sa lahat, pag pinakita mo siya, 18 siya, di ba? 18. So kasi kami, SB19, 18, 19.
Alright, I'm following that.
It seemed like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So
for
if
sure.
there's no 18, then also there's no SB19.
Yes. Kasi kumbaga, syempre, 18 muna bago natin, 17, 18, 19. Pag walang 18, hindi makakarating sa 19.
Another means.
Another meaning. So if you're going to read this 18, it could also be read as atin.
Atin!
So, all the success, all the...
That's cool.
Lahat ng natatamo natin ngayon, atin to, ours. Everything is ours. Hindi lang sa amin, kundi sa inyo rin. Atin. Everyone. Atin. Kumbaga, represent Filipino. Kumbaga, yung dreams natin, pangarap, problems, everything, we will share together. Atin yan, lalaban tayo, kaya natin yan lahat. Lastly, gusto talaga namin i-special mention yung Orum sa lahat-lahat. Kasi sa totoo lang, talagang sila yung unang sumuporta sa amin nung hindi pa nila,
That's cool.
wala pang nakakilala
Respectful.
sa grupo namin. Kaya thankful kami. Kaya nakahiwalay yan, ibig sabihin yan, Orum. Orum and SB. Order and SB19.
I love that
Sana
guy.
po masaya po kayo sa lahat sa...
I think he should be the dance coach. He's got some moves over there. I feel like I might even be able to pull that one off.
I can see you do that.
fandom name na nagawa po ng grupo namin. And katulad nga po, 18, atin, sama-sama tayong kaangat. We will go up.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is when 18 was born.
That's cool.
So what does it mean to be in the zone? It turned out that actually all of them have always been in the zone. Being in the zone is what allowed them to defy all the odds. It was the zone that allowed a 5-foot man in the NBA. It was the zone that allowed a man living in the streets to rise up and become a billionaire. It was the zone that took an idea from someone's head to the moon. It was the zone that won wars, and lack of it had lost. It is the zone that separates their ideas and dreams from a materialistic reality. Manny, Efren,
Thanks for the comment.
Catriona,
No need to be silent.
SB19. What do they have in common?
Hey, Sophia. So well done.
Nice.
Hold on, let's see how this ends. Which we're gonna watch next. That was awesome. I just
Well done, my friend. Well done.
the more you learn, I mean, we can say this about any artist, right? When you start to learn their backstory, where they come from, it just these deep dives just gives you a better understanding of their perspective, their lyric, their vibe, like all of that starts to just kind of enrich your experience when you go to listen to them. So, but when it's done this well, it's just like it feeds you that much quicker in terms of understanding who they are and why they're at where they are now. And we have obviously several more to go. Just commenting on the end of that, in our description, there is a link to Cashual Chuck's YouTube page. If you're not already a subscriber, please go there and, you know, in the very least, like and subscribe. And if you're able to, you know, be part of, I think he's got a Patreon or something like that, he can clear that up as well. I mean, we're fans of him, and we hope you guys enjoy today's reaction and whatever it is he's going to say, because he's about to join us.
Yes, he is.
We're excited. Here he is well, we'll see if this worked almost just before we started.
No guarantee.
I'm about to hit the button. Hey!
Hey!
Can
What's
you
up,
hear
buddy?
us? Wait, you're muted.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
Technical difficulties. It seems to be gone now. Hopefully,
Okay.
it will be gone forever.
Excellent. Dude, it's so nice to have you back on the channel.
Yes.
And I can't imagine the work you put into these. Is there 5 or 6 episodes here?
So far, there are 6 episodes out, and I'm planning to add 1 more this month. So yeah.
Wow. I mean, that is dedication. And it's just helping
love
them
it.
out and connecting, obviously, a community across the world in what you're doing. So we're huge fans. So thank you for doing what you do.
Yes.
Oh, I'm your fan. I am a fan as well of SB19. So I guess we are a fan of each other.
Nice.
There
Chuck,
you go.
as I was watching that, I was thinking, if the trajectory of this channel keeps going in a positive direction, maybe at some point you can do our story. That would be...
Oh yeah,
We can
Why
hire
not,
you for
right?
that. Yes.
That's cool.
I feel like
I've
we've
done
got
quite a
a
bit
ways
of
to go,
research
but-
about you guys.
That's so pretentious. You know, we deserve a story just like SB19. At least
we don't
7
deserve it.
episodes.
Oh my goodness. Not what I meant. But yes.
I'm sure people would line up even if you put it on theaters. You know?
I don't think so. So we just finished watching The Zone. We're going to move to episode 3 you called The Wave. What is the time period here again? So we're at 2019 still, right? Where we left off?
Yes. 2019, The Wave is from 2019 to around 2020-ish.
Okay.
So still the early stage, but yeah, there are a few things revealed there. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a good watch. Stay
Awesome.
tuned.
So we're gonna have you right in the screen along with us. So if you have questions, we may stop and harass you. And if you guys have questions in the chat, you can jump in there as well. We'll try to grab them, the ones that we can hear, because we want to make sure we have time also to check out some live requests. Damn being our #1 request. We're definitely gonna do that one today. We reacted to the video. I mean, that
Crazy.
was brilliant.
It's too good.
Full movie in like 4 minutes. It was insane. And so we're going to watch a live of that one after this as well, just so you guys that are joining us now. All 1,114 of you. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
real
amazing.
quick, before we jump in, I had some more super chats here. Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. We have Sharini22 for your super sticker. Thank you. Queen, if I'm saying your name correctly, thank you. KC, thank you very much. And yeah, of course, we're happy to feature SB19. And Pindies, Basta Super Jets. Thank you very, very much for your support, and we are just salamat. We're very happy to. We're enjoying this ride, so thank you very much for your support. And
absolutely,
Pia
Francesca.
Narita. Again, we had one more. Pia again.
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Francesca bought 5 copies. I've been looking forward to this. Thanks, Richard and Johnny. Hi, Cashual Chuck. Francesca's awesome.
Yes, he's one of our Diamond members. Thank you very much. Okay. What is imsilnik?
yeah.
Help me out here.
An L in there.
I mean, I misspell things all the time. I'm assuming this was on purpose.
That is you will know right off the bat in the intro. I'll explain
you're
it there.
Teach us.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, here we go.
Would you believe me if I said that SB19 would be successful if I met them 3 years ago? You'd probably think I'm cheating because I'm talking from the present, and your past self would never believe me because I might have only seen them as a trying hard boy group who had to wear the same clothes over and over and over and over again because they couldn't afford a nice variety.
Same.
But what if despite all this, they already knew what's gonna happen?
Itong mga to, sigurado ako in the future, magiging successful kami.
They knew their destiny. Pablo's username reads, I'm Seasmite. A random fan asked, why? He answered, it also means seismic, like Earth's vibrations. It's something big and important, so when I seize the mic, I create this impact, like an earthquake. And when an earthquake happens, you know what's next after that? Are you sure you don't know? Do you actually want me to spell it out to you?
You should do trailers.
Okay, let me show you.
I know! You have a career in filmmaking if you wanted.
I know.
I mean, I know it's amateur in the sense you're doing it yourself and everything else, and the resources that you might have available to you, is supposed to going out and actually filming, shots or whatever. But do you have a background in, like, did you study that at all, or is this?
No, I just like movies. I like watching movies and shows. I just picked it up and, I just thought I wanted to do that. And I love SB19. I applied it to that. And yeah, that's how it turned out. So yeah, it's just a passion thing,
Yeah, I mean, the passion shows. But I've seen people passionate and not something I want to watch. So, I mean, that exists too.
No, great sense of timing, good instincts. I love the music choices. The drops are just right on. The images.
Yeah. What a great way to represent a team as a whole.
Appreciate that, man.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Can I find?
Yeah, that's Pablo. If you're new here, you're probably wondering how he ended up there. This is called Triple.
Get in the zone.
Finally, they were starting to go up. They were very young. This was the time when they were still trying to figure out their musical identity. Enter the Get in the Zone album. Just check out the level of variety.
Burning up. Yeah, we gonna go up. Ibibigay ko ang aking puso. At kahit pa ang mundo ay mag-iba. Huwag mong ikunot ang iyong noo. Nariyan ang kaibigan mo.
Yeah, all over the
Chuck,
map.
yeah, and was Pablo writing all of these from the start, or was it?
Yeah, most 90%, 99%, I guess, of the lyrics he wrote. Some of the melodies are provided by Show BT, but most of the time,
Okay.
it's really all him.
And then, but they ultimately, and we're going to get to that. Obviously, they broke away from Show BT, correct? And so they're
Yes, they did.
spoiler
But that
alert.
happened
What episode
much later.
is that? Is that like episode like?
It's episode 6 is when
We're not
it
gonna get
gets
to that
covered.
today. All right. I'm looking forward to understanding what happened there. But yeah, I was just
Yeah.
curious because we talk all the time, particularly Johnny, just about his versatility in his ability to write in multiple genres and the way he's able to do that. So
no, he's great.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was like writer from start one. I thought maybe he was kind of like put together, like they were, you know what I mean, like directed in that sense and grew into that. So that's cool that they just gave him that freedom early on, because a lot of the bands that they put together, right, because it was constructed on some level that sometimes they don't even have that say.
Right. Well, before even Pablo became SB19, he has written dozens of songs already. So, he was he really has a lot of songs already before that even happened. So,
Probably one of the
I don't
reasons they
know.
brought him in then, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's a fact. It's a known fact that Pablo has written most of their songs. So
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was
Seems like he
just
has-
early on.
Yeah, seems like he has a hand in pretty much the whole process, whether it's more or less in writing or production or something. But he's always involved in most aspects, if not all.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going here.
it was definitely a mix of everything. The Bashers immediately saw this as a weakness. They were seen as a group who didn't know what they were doing. Despite all the hate, 18 didn't get affected as they started to get to know the boys on a deeper level. We got to know their fun side.
Si Ken naman po, nung na-meet ko to dati sa cover group, parang sabi ko, feeling ko mayabang to, parang ganun po, mayabang to, tas tumbling-tumbling ka pa dyan, ganun, tumbling-tumbling pa to.
Uy, judgmental step. Parang lagi siyang may sariling mundo, hindi po siya bilong sa amin.
Tinanong siya ng teacher namin, sa tingin mo sino pinakamagaling sumayaw? Ako! Sabi niya po.
Ikaw, me, ako po, sinabi ko po talaga.
Ay, kung confident ka naman, bakit
Yes
hindi,
po,
di ba?
ang galing ko po talaga.
Si Justin po, una ko nakita to. Oh, pogi. Siguro mayabang to.
Si Justin naman po, nung una ko po siyang nakita, sabi ko, typical guy. Parang ganon. Sorry!
Si Justin po, parang pure, parang innocent. Pero nung nalaman ko, hindi po pala. Si STELL, sobrang friendly po. Siya po yung happy feel namin.
Di ko alam na siya pala yung main vocal po kasi akala ko magaling na talaga siya sumayaw. First impression ko po kay Josh, mabait po siya na mayabang po nandun eh.
Ayun.
Tinatry niya lang maging maangas pero deep inside hindi talaga.
Softy pala, softy.
Kasi si Sejun, akala ko po hindi siya yung leader.
Nung una, ang weird niya po, nagsasalita mag-isa, parang bigla na lang siya nagagano. Isang kami po, nakatayo siya sa gilid, tapos may training kami, tapos biglang gagano. Tapos biglang gagano. Gagano po siya sa gilid. Sabi ko, anong ginagawa na? Nagre-ritual ba to sa gilid?
We also got to know their internal battles.
Thank you to all of our families, especially to our parents, and sa mama ko at sa kapatid ko. Thank you kasi lagi niyo po sinusuporta. Kahit sobrang hilig ko sa buhay sa buhay, na hindi ako sigurado kung ano yung pinapasok ko. Pero nandiyan lang yung alas tayo. Thank you. Gusto ko mag-thank you sa apat na to. Gusto ko pasalamat sa apat na to kasi hindi ko namin iniwan. So, may nangyari na dati na hindi ka lang magkahiwala ng grupo pero yung bumalik sila kasi hindi nila ako iniwan. Yes!
I love their willingness to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because, you know, again, that's part of when you get to know any artist behind the scenes, it starts to it gives you more depth to the lyrics and presentation and everything else, like I said earlier. But the willingness, I personally would never do this, but the willingness to cry in front of others takes a very vulnerable soul.
You'll get there, Richard.
which I've never done before this channel started.
Chuck, he cries all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I gotta see that.
It started with Morissette, and it's been downhill ever since.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Sabi na, mas maganda ituloy namin yung film sila. Gusto ko mag-thank you sa bawat members kasi sila yung pinaka-unang sila yung lagi naniniwala sa akin pag hindi ko na kaya sila yung nagturo sa akin na huwag kang susuko. Yan, si Sergio, si Justin, si Ken, si Josh, lahat may showbiz dito. I love you so much. Since na napasalamat na po nila lahat, so ano po pasalamat si Sir Robin for building this.
He's stroking his hair.
Sir Robin, hindi kami mabigyan. Walang showbiz, walang show na to, wala kayo dito.
Oh, really?
And just like that,
No.
SB19 got into their zone.
Oh, you're too softy.
So back to the album. As unique as each of the songs was, all 7 of them managed to reach the #1 spot of Billboard's Lyric Fine Global chart. It's still insane thinking about it today. And they weren't done. They also appeared in Billboard's top Social 50, peaking at #3. Or so they thought.
And aside from that, eto nagbabasa rin ako ng mga comments naman sa ating comment section. Kasi di ba yung last na pinost ninyo is #3 kayo sa Billboard Social 50. Pero ngayon, #2 na kayo, guys! Oh, what? At Billboard Social 50, may mga nagko-comment dito. And #6 na kayo. #7, di ba, nung last yung pinost. #6 na. Virgin Artist, congratulations!
That's so exciting.
That's awesome.
They couldn't believe it. STELL ended up forgetting that he was in a live interview because he had to check it himself. Yep, it's real. September 1st, 2020, a well-known artist canceled an Instagram live interview with MTV scheduled for the next day. So MTV host Kevin Kinney invited SB19 on a short notice to fill in. An opportunity knocked, they answered.
Would you like to collaborate?
Oh my god. Who wants to go first? For me, I like to collaborate with Mr. Bruno Mars.
2 weeks later, Kevin made a bold prediction.
We ask a lot of people for interviews. A lot of people that you want us to interview, we take it very seriously when we reach out. Some people, you'd be amazed, don't have the time of day, can't find the time, can't do it. Oh, that's tough. Okay, no harm, no foul. Then there's the people that are like, name the time, name the place we're there. SB19 did that at 9 p.m. They'd never done an Instagram Live before. They didn't know if they could be together. They made it a point to not only be together at 9 p.m. because they knew that was the only time that it worked for this US-based host. That type of work ethic is going to take them very far in the music industry. I'm also very good at predicting music, okay? Right? I'm like the MTV push of hosts. The same way that MTV knows how to pick winners.
Did anyone see Johnny leave? I just looked up and he was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. He's calling back in.
Come back.
Johnny, give us a sign. There you are.
Oh my god. Chuck, you're getting a little taste of what we deal with every day.
Welcome to Wednesday. It's just like every other day of the week.
Oh gosh.
Okay. I think you just missed the last few seconds here, so he's just... Yeah.
Okay.
I know how to pick winners. I said on this very after show, SB19 are going to be big stars. I said it on my IG Live. I've said it to you in private, Caitlin. I've said it to Banjo. He didn't say anything back. SB19 are going to be big stars. They have it. Charismatic. They're hardworking. Today's date is September 18th, 2020, when I'm saying this, okay? I want somebody to post this on September 18th, 2021, and you can see how right I am because of how much larger and more well known, SB19 will be a year from this date right here.
And when 2021 started, he reminded people about what's to come.
4 years into my career, I've seen some people come and go, and I've seen some journeys, and you can spot things, right? You can notice trends, you can notice similarities. SB19 right now, and the lock that 18 has on the voting week in and week out, and seeing them rise up the Social 50 chart over at Billboard, it's very akin, it's very similar to what was going on with BTS 2017, 2018. Now I hope SB19 can reach those heights. I'm rooting for them. Those guys are awesome guys and hard-working guys. I've interviewed them after like incredibly 10-hour plus work days of rehearsal.
1000% latte.
They still put a smile on their face, and they're incredibly hardworking. I think that's really and aside from the music being good, it's the work ethic that's going to take them to the top. So my prediction is they're going to break out in a huge way this year. So take that for what it's worth, 18.
Nice.
Then what happened? Kevin's prediction came true.
18 SB19. Congratulations.
This song was on the next level. It showcased Pablo's songwriting skills,
such cool
Ken's dance moves
style.
and unique sound, Stell's heavenly voice and choreography, the most iconic rap verse in all of P-pop by Josh,
and eyebrows.
Wonderful eyebrows.
And Justin's brilliant mind, which created a spectacle no one has ever seen in the country. It became the fastest P-pop music
that's
video
cool.
to reach 1 million views in just 16 hours. SB19 sent shockwaves that reminded people of what they are capable of.
Meron na akong natanaw na ko ang ilang music video nga what na-encourage ko.
The world got inspired, so it responded with a giant wave of appreciation.
Gusto ko rin ipagmalaki yung SB19 talaga.
SB19.
Yung last video nila, yung What?
Uy, maganda yun.
Ang ganda ng video, di ba?
Ang gagaling, grabe. Grabe. I think, doon mo rin naman makikita na hindi mo pwedeng pulaan ng isang tao na nag-prepare hanggang sa makakita siya ng opportunity para
I love this comment from Teresa. Johnny's dream songwriting team. Pablo. It's just
Pablo.
The team.
That's
it's just Pablo.
He is a team unto
That is
himself.
it.
That's all you need.
Yes.
gamitin yung preparation. Walang pinagkaiba yan kay Manny Pacquiao eh. Na nag-train sobrang galing, pagpasok niya ng ring, knockout yung kalaban. Walang difference yan. Lalo ko na-appreciate ang isang artist na alam kong pwedeng magyabang pero hindi nagyayabang.
This was also the time when I found them. Their music made a difference in my life. It gave people happiness.
I love
Their
it.
music inspired us to become a better version of ourselves despite our imperfections. SB19 taught us not to only raise our own flag, but to wave it proudly.
Nice. Sequencing the title perfectly.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm sorry, Pinuno, but you gotta hang in there till the next episode, okay?
Bullshit.
That's good. So good.
That's
done.
Such a great job, man. Awesome.
I love these success stories. They're just so fascinating to me. And I also love when, you have a great group or artist where they, that second or third album or something where something clicks and it's like they find their sound. Like obviously you need the quality in the first couple, but it's like usually, they put out a couple, then it's like they find out something and they just discover, kind of the new direction that they're going to go. So that's always, I love that.
Yeah. But I feel like for them too, it's like, that's going to be their career. Because they...
Right. Well, it's going to keep evolving. Yeah. But
Yeah. But some artists are kind of like, they find a direction and it works for them. And that is their career,
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's their lane. They own it and everything else. But with the 5 personalities, 5 different skill sets, 5 different vocal tones, and
Mhm.
Pablo's ability is a key factor in terms of versatility in writing, I feel like there's an unpredictability, and I think that's part of the excitement in that.
Right. Yeah. No, it's more so like most of the artists that I liked, it's you hear the first couple albums and you can hear something is there and you can hear the potential, you can hear the talent, and it's just, the ones that are smart, they figure out something, and it's like, and then it starts almost like the
Yes.
journey starts from that point. Yeah,
For sure.
in earnest.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got some fans here, Chuck. I mean, I love seeing the comments in support of your content. Yeah,
Appreciate that,
You
Christopher.
deserve it. You deserve it.
Yeah, love it.
I appreciate that. I'm just a fan who tries to contribute for the community. That's all really I'm trying to do. And I just want to say something about what you talked about just a few seconds ago. In my opinion, the main turning point of them them being able to figure out their sound is when the pandemic happened. When the pandemic happened, the Korean people had to go back to their own country, and SB19 had to be left alone. Initially, they were instructed not to do anything until they come back, but SB19 couldn't help themselves but create. So they made their own songs to release one song. It clicked, and then that's when it started.
That's interesting.
They kind of found out that, hey, we might be able to do this on our own, and get better results. So
Yeah. No, it's just the experience keeps unfolding. It's just something, just the stars align and everything just kind of, their confidence starts building, and it's just, I love that moment where they're born, as we sort of know them now, and not to take anything away from the beginning stages, because obviously there was quality
necessary,
there too, and
of course,
that was needed to, obviously they built a fan base from that as well. But yeah, no, it's like Radiohead, it's like it was 3 albums until Computer, the Beatles, it took them 3 albums to really kind of get their sound. Coldplay, their second album, it's just, I just love that moment where it all coalesces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great word. Coalesce. How do you say that in Tagalog? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't even know what that means. My English is not really that good.
But like for it to come together, like something to kind of like the timing and
Come
everything
together.
to kind of.
Yes.
What term would you use? It's Tagalog time with Chuck. I'm improvising.
Oh no, my Tagalog is also bad. Just to say, because I'm not a Tagalog speaker. Yeah, I'm a Bisaya speaker, like a dialect, a province here in the Philippines.
okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, so where is that in the Philippines? Because Tagalog is more popular
Southern
in the
part.
northern part, right? So you're in
I'm
the
from
southern.
the south.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't translate very well. There's like a huge difference.
I can't think of a word at the moment. Coalition. I don't know.
No. No, I don't mean to press you on that. I mean just like in terms of the difference between your dialect versus Tagalog. Like there's a huge.
Oh, it's very different.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Super different.
So is
There's
it
lots
different
different.
in? I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I am curious. So SB19, when they're singing, primarily their Filipino is Tagalog, correct? Is that
Yes,
so?
most of
English
the
and
time,
Tagalog.
yes.
So do you have to sit there and interpret it as a listener? Do you have to like figure it out, or
Oh no,
does it make sense in context?
It's because it gets taught in school. Like Tagalog is our national language. So growing up,
Okay.
I know Tagalog, but I'm just not a master of it. So
In terms of it's not your everyday fluent with it.
exactly, not my mother
Gotcha.
tongue. Yeah,
Okay, cool. I appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah.
So
no worries.
as suggested early on in the program, our number one request is for the latest song, "Damn," for a live performance. Everybody was asking for that. And there's a couple live performances. It looks like the one that's reacted to most is the one that's Bench. Would that be the one you would recommend, or is there a different one?
Yeah, that's the most recent one, and that's the performance with the biggest, audience and stage. It's like the biggest
Okay.
fashion show in the Philippines. So yeah.
Do you know if this is one that we have to like do like a transparency on, or like copyright? Have you used this one yet?
I don't think so. This should be fine.
We'll find out. So when YouTube goes to shut us down, we'll say no, but Uncle Chuck said it was cool.
No, because I reacted to this already, and that was fine. So.
Okay, good. Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, and Johnny, I think I told you, he got hacked like we did recently.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, join the club.
You lost the account. Everything was gone, right?
Oh, you did. Okay.
Everything. It's like,
oh my goodness.
Very
Curious
stressful
thing.
2 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's over now.
Okay. Okay.
Stay over forever. We know that feeling because you put so much into it. So we're so happy that it worked out and that you were able to come back and you just recently started your lives again. So welcome back.
Yes. Yeah. Welcome back.
Yes. All right, here we go. Let's check this song out. Oh, is this a fan cam?
Would you make some noise? Yeah, yeah. Come on. This is ugly. Dahil ako naman ang like it when I get it. Cause I'm icy. Kahit na ano pa yan kang mind me. What you gonna do for me to matin? Na mahitin na ulam ako kay kiligin. Kung totoo sa positibo ay baka lang papranin. Kasi pag realidad na ang harang agad nagising. Yeah! Anong pag-iyon? Yeah! Sa walang hanggang hanggang. Yeah! Di ba sa padang tamang katapusan? Dito, sa kitipo, lahat tinipon. Kahit natigman at tawag na bigo. Kaya tagusan, kapag ng kamalasan ay nag-aabang.
A little pause here. I want to address two things. First of all, Stell looks fantastic with long hair.
He does.
He does.
Totally working. And Johnny,
Top
you don't
tier.
look impressed because you're frozen.
I'm very impressed. Yeah.
There you go. You're
He's
moving.
speechless.
You're like,
Oh my gosh.
Stell's hair. I remember my first memory of Stell is in the shower scene of Gento.
Gento.
Is that, what does this say about me? I'm not sure, but that's my first memory of Stell. So they sound great here, but you could tell the audio itself is, I think this is a fan cam perhaps, so like the audio is like just a little like missing some of like the low end, some of the warmth there.
It is. I think it's a screen recorded thing. That's why we hear the person saying "woo," and it's the person watching from the phone and the screen recording it. So
that makes sense because it looks professionally shot, and then the audio is just from their TV or something. All right, I was trying to put that together. So,
yeah, what year is this? This is recent.
Just a week ago.
This year?
Yeah,
just a week ago. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I love. I mean, just see where they started and to see where they are now. You could just they've come into themselves and
the level of confidence and everything. Yeah. It's just insane.
Yeah. No, just the style, everything is just like, okay, this is them.
And their stage presence, and as much as this is enjoyable so far already in terms of like the dance crew and everything, they don't need it, right? There's just like they could be one at a time and own the stage. We've already seen that. So when they do events like this and they have that collective just visualization to everything, just kind of like, again, just shows more into the depth of their artistry, what they can do.
Yeah. It's just such a well-oiled machine at this point. It's so satisfying to see, the starting, the origins, and then just to see just how amazing it is, how everything is so streamlined.
All right, so let me back it up a little bit. Let me keep playing here. Hey, Brigitte, can you find us another fan cam? There's a lot of people saying that there are better shots of this, so we can hear the audio.
That's actually true. Yeah, you could just search it and it should show up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Brigitte will hook us up. If you can give me the link on the back end. in the meantime, how about we do, because I just know we're missing like just the depth of things. You hear the high end, it's like, oh, I want to hear everything they have to offer, you know, even though they look great. So this one, we have to go to Transparency, but we can check out the All Out Sunday one in the meantime. Sound good to you guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm just noticing my video is kind of stuttering a little bit. Weird, I know.
Something's going wrong?
Something's
Doesn't
going
seem
wrong,
right.
yeah.
Why would the transparency adjust here? 1 second. Oh, because
What kind of movies do you like, Chuck? What are your favorite go-tos?
Anything that is good, you know. I check the ratings first before I watch so that I don't waste my time. So if it's like good, if it has good ratings, then I'll watch it. I'm currently watching the show called Adolescence from Netflix, if you have heard that. But yeah, my favorite is Breaking Bad.
Which I never
movies.
You've never seen Breaking
like
Bad?
Dune.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Not for any
Dune's
particular reason, just didn't, you know, didn't
Oh, you got
happen.
to get into it. Yeah. That's one of those shows that you find yourself at 5 o'clock in the morning because you can't stop watching because they just have those perfect cliffhangers.
It's too good.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry guys. So I
How about
do
you,
have-
Johnny?
Oh, I love all sorts of stuff. I love the classics. I love been into some cool shows. Just watched Severance or almost done with watching Severance.
That is really good.
Johnny keeps
Yeah,
talking
it
about
tastes-
that one. Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah.
All right.
So good.
So with the All Out Sunday, because it's GMA singers, we definitely need to have some transparency on it. But I feel like Chuck's shirt should have us covered here because we have enough transparency.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's the perfect blur. So it'll be we'll have a
absolutely.
link. We'll have a link in the description after if you haven't seen this for any reason. So you can go check out the original, of course. Let's check this out. Oh, they got the whole scene from the music video.
This is ugly, but alam mo naman, dami like it.
I love this beat.
Cause I'm mindset, kahit na ano pa yan, combine me. What you gonna do pag may dumating na maitim na ulap ako kikiligin? Kung tutok sa positibo ay baka lang paprame. Kasi pag realidad na ang harang agad na isip.
Anong pakiramdam? Bumalik sa walang hanggang di pa sapat ang tamang katapusan. Dito, sakit dito, lahat tinipon. Kahit tutikman at doubt na di ko kayang tagusan. Tignan ko ng kamalas.
Kita ba sa aking mga mata ang mga bagay na hindi mo nakikita? Ang kaliwatan pag ako'y nangarap ka sa tulan may di ba?
Oh, the handoffs. I love their choices of progression in terms of it starts off with Josh, right? With the
Yes.
with
Yep.
a noise like like this it's like
Yeah.
something like
It's a
squeak
playful
noise.
flow.
It's like just to start with that is kind of like an adventurous, fun, clever thing, and then obviously into his full voice, and then handing off from each singer having their own style. Just it's like almost like a passing the mic thing, but it feels like the song's evolving as they go, and they're really good at those songs.
And then just the vocal delivery of this song too, to contrast this with, because everything's really aggressive. You got that sort of distorted sound. It's like sort of rap singing, and then, then on the flip side, they can sing just the most beautiful, pristine ballad you've ever heard. It's just, I love how they can switch it up and do both things so well, because usually it's one or the other. Usually it's, you could hear DMX doing a song like this or something, but I don't want to hear him singing a ballad.
It's an
the fact
interesting.
that they can do both,
Oh my goodness! All right, let's keep going here. back up a little bit. It's just a little laggy today. Here we go.
Bakit ba nagkaganto? Ang daming tukso, bawat hakbang laging may gulo. Pagkamalas, ba't bakit ba di ko galing tumakbo? Dito lang ako, kasalanan ko lahat ng to. Naumpay sa paggusto. Thrown into sin. All hands with two hands. Wag mo kung hakmunin. Kaya magsigaso sa lupin. Life is bliss cause I'm the great best. Pessimist and y'all cannot contest. Praises only stop me, not the fake. Gospel but it's never right. Patasan ba yung mga kung di naman kaya tumayong mag-isa.
So I'm just gonna let it load for a second. It's just a little laggy today. Let's back it up a little bit. I'm just missing all these little details, and like you were saying with the vocal delivery, the textures, each of them having the ability to go from glottal shock to onset to aspirate attack in the vowel. So what that means basically is when you go to attack a certain sound, can have a like an attack to it. It's called a glottal shock. Versus which is like almost has like a soft intro. Versus you can hear that attack. And then aspirate attack has the H that comes first. Ha. So all of them are really good at playing with these little percussive exchanges to give something more, just more of a poignant percussive, I'm going to say playful again, almost sound, but it's an impact, intentional. And they do it in places almost unexpected. So we know they can all sing clean because Pablo writes in 20 different styles. So they're all required to sing many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So when they take on a song like this that's dance heavy and explosive, their vocal tones are matching their body language. And I just love that they're able to do that in sync. And subconsciously, I mean, maybe obviously I look at things from a vocal coach perspective. So I have like my own internal filter. But subconsciously, if I wasn't reacting or listening purposefully or something to say, I would just sit back and be silent because, which maybe you would also prefer, because everything's just so succinct, you know, in their voice, with their body language, with their facial expressions. It's just so well done.
Yeah. And this beat is fire. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just got, you know, it's so good.
I've never heard you use that term. You're so youthful. How did we go from hip to fire?
It's so fire. Man, I love that.
It's dope.
I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny uses the word Riz later.
Riz, oh my god. Yeah, what is Riz for?
It's
Riz is like your aura, your umph.
I literally just got this education from Aurora 2 days ago of what Riz and what rizzing someone up is. I'm like, hold on. she's 10. So I'm like, wait, what? What is this word and what does it mean?
Well, apparently now kids are referring to things that's like cool or hip as a tough. Tough is now the word. That's tough. That's tough, yo.
I don't know if yo is still. I feel like you're improv at this point. For those of you who don't know who Aurora is, here I'll put my Aurora.
Riz,
on here real quick.
I get it.
Yep.
Art's,
That's right.
Yeah, Art's with it. Art is on the cusp.
Art's hip.
I'm watching you in the chat. You better not be note.
That's my daughter. Oh my goodness.
But anyway, the beat is fire.
Yeah, the beat is fire.
It's great.
I see a lot of you are, while we're stopped real quick, I see a lot of you saying hello to someone here. I don't know who you are. Are you a dancer? You're a dance reactor? Is that what I'm picking up on?
she's been reacting to SB19 for a while. She's come to the Philippines multiple times. I think she
Oh,
is
it's
here.
amazing.
Fell in love with a Filipino actually because of SB19. So yeah.
That's crazy. Welcome to the channel. We'll have to go. We'll go to your page and check you out and subscribe and everything. So thank you for joining us while you're here. And while we're stopped, one last thing with your incredible support, guys. You're amazing. Pia again, ECJ, Mia Asan, thank you. Mac Mendararo. Why am I the one pronouncing all of these? Thank you for your support. And yes, we will be reacting to all of the episodes that Chuck has done. Just not today, but we're not gonna wait as long next time. So we're excited to have him back for that. We should probably ask Cashual Chuck if he would like to come back, but
details.
We'll do that later. We'll work that out later. Also, soon. Wait, I'm not done.
Right.
You guys are amazing.
Somebody
and
did.
Joan, Egan, and Kuin, and Pia again, and ECJ again, and Mila again. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Salama.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Yes. Bing Oretna bought 5 copies. They said thank you so much for featuring our Mahalima and guest.
That's awesome.
Cashual Chuck.
Yes.
And also DMX. DMX just gave us a copy too.
Oh, really?
On the other side. Yeah, on the other side.
Yo, DMX is in the chat.
That's crazy.
You summoned him.
Well, this episode's going to get famous real fast.
Heavenly Brew.
And Wilma Haro.
Besides being...
Thank you, Wilma, as always.
The musical mediums. Come on, dude. Check out... That's our new thing. Come on, dude. Check out James Ingram covers Johnny. Okay. Got it.
All right.
Got it, D.
Let's keep going here. Love this hook.
That beat. Great beat.
Fire beat.
Oh, and I love those tribal sounds. I forgot about those. What is that called, Chuck? Do you know offhand?
I think it's what we call pulitang.
Yeah, because I'd asked about that before. It's that tribal metallic sounds, like the percussion sounds. Just, I love that they incorporated some of those traditional instruments into this, because that's part of the texture that makes it unique and memorable and all of that.
Exactly. So pretty much what they did.
Yeah. Thank you for confirming, JJ. Oh, live! You don't need studio magic with STELL.
No.
Nope. Oh, so well done. Sorry, stuttering, guys. I can't even stop it. There you go.
You know, without the background information, we'd watch something like that and we'd be totally impressed. You know, be like, that's amazing. But to see the work that goes into creating this perfection it just, thank you, Chuck. It just gives it so much more of a depth.
It really does.
You know,
Okay.
Awesome.
So we have another. We're gonna watch Damn one more time because, damn. So we're gonna watch the
damn good.
bench version. This is a fan cam. Thank you, Brigitte. Hopefully this one works. Oh, you guys can't see it yet. Nope, that's the wrong button. I didn't mean to lose you, Chuck. Hold on. Come back. There you are. And
it happens all the time to my channel too when I do the lives.
Oh, makes me feel a little better.
It's not easy to be in front of the cam and behind the scenes at the same time. So many buttons.
Yes. See, I have keyboard buttons. Johnny has piano buttons. So it's exactly. Oh my goodness. All right, so hopefully this one is good to go. Turn the mute off. Here we go. Have you seen this one, Chuck?
I think so, yeah.
Are you supposed to be hearing it?
You don't hear it?
Interesting. I don't. Do you?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let me figure it out. Hey, Johnny.
Want me to play the Severance theme? Okay, I will. Great show.
Or maybe it's really muted.
I think I got it.
Oh, there you go.
All right, sweet.
Sweet.
Oh!
Yeah.
Almost 1,700
Turn it up
people in the
today.
chat. Thank you guys for being here. Exactly, Joy. She'd be okay with it. So that's an example of a handoff. You've got like STELL holding off. You know, he's like kind of. So he went big, obviously, kind of like with the high. I don't know where was he? I don't know. I don't know. He was high.
I gotta hear it again.
He was on a really high note because that's what he does. But then he decayed it, so he kind of did a little bit of a decrescendo. He didn't just pull the mic back. It wasn't just kind of like, you know, it's kind of an easy mic technique. It's like, oh, I'm going to fade out like this. So he did it internally along with the mic movement. And then Justin came in with just kind of like this attack on top of it, hearing the glottal shocks I talked about earlier. It's just, that's what I'm talking about. Like there's a transition that takes place. It's not just, I'm done singing, you go. There's like those little, the way they lap over each other is just, I just love that. Those little details.
So slick.
Yeah.
So slick.
The transition between each other are just seamless.
Would you say
it's like you barely even notice that
Yes.
someone's coming in and it's someone's line already, right?
Well, and he's probably did that in the last 3 times that I've watched this music, or the song, and now I just caught it. And that's the point, is because that's what makes you go back and want to hear it again and again, because of all these details that slowly get uncovered. And I would say that his delivery was very linis and suave.
Hey.
And would you say that this beat is a substance that emits heat, light, and smoke?
Suggesting some sort of, I don't know, what would that word, fire?
Oh, I wasn't thinking that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Is your hips on fire?
And they don't lie.
I'd take my shirt off too, but I don't want to show Josh off, you know. I don't want to show him up. Look at those. All right, even I'm impressed with the abs.
Yeah.
Ken's growl under that. All right, froze. There we go. Still going on that. So what note is that, Johnny?
C sharp.
Okay, so with a lot of singers, and we've talked a lot about STELL on this channel before with some of the solo stuff too. A lot of singers, that C sharp range is like, you do that one time in one of the songs over the course of a set, and you build up to that moment. So he's 3 times in, just nailing it. Just the balance
of range. We know that he's got the range. Yeah,
he's got the range, but like it's different hearing him sing with David Foster still at the mic and him doing practically backflips and side steps and all the terms that I don't know that has to do with dance, and then still do that. Because I'd be like, like I could do that note, but not after that. That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's very athletic. That's one of his strengths. When they perform, STELL seems to be one of the most stable, and also PABLO, based on my observation, those two are very stable even after performing intensive moves. Still able to sing beautifully.
It's wild. But that shows, going back to your episode 1, 2, and 3 now, the hours that put into that, because you can't just want to dance and sing. Like, you have to condition your body to next level to be able to do them independently, let alone simultaneously. And all of them are doing that. You're not hearing them gasp for air, which would be a very reasonable, normal human condition under those circumstances.
They recently released a vlog about their damn music release, and their warm-ups and exercises are unreal. It's very intensive. There was one moment that Justin was about to puke and having because of how hard it was. So they really conditioned their body So yeah.
It shows. Like I said, you can't just want to do this. You have to work at it.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's keep going here. Whew.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too hot for YouTube.
That's right.
I can't even stop it. All right, we're going to blame this issue on two things. One reason for all this chaos that's taking place right now. Stop. Josh's abs are on fire, and YouTube can't handle it. That's really the problem here. Let me back it up just a little bit. I want to hear that. I want to watch that ending dance sequence here. Hopefully, it's loaded better. It stuttered, but I don't know if it's this video in particular. Sorry about that, guys.
Still fire though.
Yeah, it is. Well, actually, it just, it didn't stutter at all. It was just their pop locking is that good.
Oh yes, absolutely, man.
They can strobe in real time.
Yeah, seriously. I love the sound of this track. It's just not your typical pop. It's just got, it's obviously pop and commercial at its core, but it's just got this, it's just got just such a unique sound. And I think I mischaracterized it last time by saying like the beat had a sort of a Latin feel. I mean, there's elements. I mean, there's a familiar kind of like the offbeat, but as people pointed out, it's like, no, that's the Filipino beat. And it's like, and I believe them. It's just got such a very authentic sound. It's just like I haven't really heard a sound like that
in this song. Johnny, what because I'm not hearing a modulation, right? So it's staying in one key, but there's a feeling of it constantly evolving, that it's constantly moving forward. Is it just the layers of different soundscapes coming in?
Well, I think the parts are changing. I mean, I don't think it's not modulating, but I think just format-wise, it's not cookie cutter. I mean, I think they're evolving it in a really great way, and it gives just this sense of unpredictability and excitement, which I think is just smart songwriting and smart production.
And I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges with a song that stays in the same key, that kind of loops the same. It's not changing tempo or anything like that. It's kind of repetitive in nature, but to keep it engaging, I think that's where the genius is in terms of the top line, the melodies.
Yeah. Well, the basic beat, like the foundation of the beat is sort of the same, but they're doing little things to change it up and keep it exciting. So it's not just a simple loop, which some people, especially in the West, in the pop music world, they'll just, here's the beat, and they'll just press a button for the rest of the song, which can be fine and effective. But I mean, when you can have those nuances, I mean, I'm always a fan of that. I any day of the week.
Of course. So back to you, Uncle Chuck. This doesn't feel right. You're so young.
No, I'm not young. I'm already 34, so not that young.
Really?
Oh, well, too long.
Okay, well,
but yeah,
you're still half my age. Do you have a request for today? We'd love to do one more song. Was there something that you were maybe excited to show us that, and we'll let you know if we've seen it, but we're.
No, you caught me you caught me off guard here. Maybe we can ask the audience what they want us to see.
So what do you guys recommend? And then maybe Chuck can select it. So because he would have had, because Yeah, we're totally putting the pressure on you. Pressure's on, Chuck. What do we do next?
A lot of people are saying that they want you to see the Damn the Making. It's quite a long video, like a 15-minute video, I guess. So I don't know if that's
I probably can't do
okay
that
with
today.
you.
Oh, okay. I was say you're going to be in the studio, right? I was looking at Johnny, like I know he's got a studio gig tonight. All right, so we can circle back to that. Is there a backup choice?
Looking at the chat right now. So yeah, we can't do the vlog, guys, because of time constraints. So we're
coming back for more
to do that. Yeah, but we will do that for sure, but at a later time, guys. Have you guys seen the AAA performance of SB19? I mean, it could also be a good video for your next,
we'll do it with you.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, let's do it.
You don't. Oh,
let's do it.
All right, Bridget, can you find that
if you want that?
That one's 25 minutes, by the way. No,
no, I don't know. I think it's a 5-minute video. So
all right, perfect.
But
all right, so
I'm surprised that you have not seen that yet.
We have a lot. Yeah. A request.
It's the backlog.
It's the backlog.
Right.
We try to rotate them in. That's why we're so excited to finally get SB19 back on the table here. And we still have so many songs from Pablo's album that we haven't got to yet. Is the what is it? The Wolf? What's the name of that one?
The Boy Cried Wolf.
Oh,
that one's too good. Yeah,
that was absolutely stunning. All the way through. All right. Brigitte sent me a link with a comment next to it said, "Is it this?" I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Here, let me bring it in. See if Chuck can identify it. Is it this one?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That should
That's
be.
It? Okay.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. We're gonna do it. Might have to do transparency. I'm guessing. Was this aired on TV?
Nah, you don't need to. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is the fan cam version or the studio version, but I'll have to look first.
All right. Let me hit play.
This is good.
Okay. Sweet.
This is epic.
For requests for other SB19 content, leave them in the comments after the live stream. That's what we're going to go check out, okay? It's Gento, right?
Yes.
But I say we not mediocre. Tell me what you see. I'm going to see what this is really me. I'm moving.
He's so good at those head voice flips. Josh is
I love how they changed the beat sound too. It's just very subtle.
Yeah. So unique. That was cool, them layered.
Sorry, killer boy. Bazinga, hey, new gasolina, yeah. I'm firing God, yeah. Turn on. Look at you, pick a boom. I'ma beat you, every the line call for 1, 2, punch you. Because the young did it, had to say that you. Now I'm on just a psycho, I'ma keep it low. Cause you know that I am the one that they get the double out. Let me get the switch out, you won't see the purple letters, yeah. It's still what I have to say.
This is well crafted. Their handoffs from not just their voices, but then when you do it with the song too, right? You know, where do you transition to something that flows? So if you've never heard the songs before, there's still a feeling of evolution, right? There's like this hype. So they'll jump into like a rap part and then sung melodically, and then again, I can't really speak to the dancing so much other than it looks exhausting. It's just outside of my wheelhouse. I'm always impressed though.
Yeah.
Because you know when it's like anything. So you know when it's done well. I can watch the Olympics. I can't do anything they're doing, but like it's like, oh yeah, that's hard. But you can recognize greatness even if you can't do it, right?
And just to hear all these hits back to back to back, they really, it's just within the songs. Again, going back to this, not just your typical pop sound. There's such a unique rhythmic element. Obviously, the rhythm track and the instrumental track, but even the way that the melody is constructed, it's just so it's just got a little bit of a different feel.
Yes.
Which is I love it. I love how different it is. I love how unique it is.
It's so far into the performance, the transitions, the order, the sequence of each songs were so cohesive, and it didn't feel forced, in my opinion. That's why it worked. It's one of their best performances, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is very seamless for sure. And then again, the way they were stacking voices, like so when Pablo and was it in that moment? Was it Justin? No, it was so the part I was thinking of was Ken and Pablo, where they were like stacking. So because Ken's got such the deeper tone and just the hollowness that's there, and then with Pablo, like with his percussive bite on top, like them stacked like that, it's just I really like that combination. Taking two unique tones and putting them on top of each other, of course, creates another you will never hear again in the history of humanity. That sound, because they're so unique to begin with, and then stacked is just a whole nother instrument.
Yes. Just a real quick Queen comment, he's so into Pablo. Are you referring to me? If that's the case, then yes, I am. I think he's just so great. I just think he's so talented.
Brilliant.
Just does so many things. Yeah. Love it.
While we're stuck, because I don't want to forget Wilma Haro, I believe you came in again. Thank you. Ronald Pontio, thank you, Richard, Johnny, and Uncle Chuck. See you in the Philippines, Arinzo. Oh, one day, it's gonna happen. We're gonna hang out with Uncle Chuck. It's gonna happen. We might be couch surfing. We'll be hanging out with your fam.
We'll go to karaoke bar. We're gonna have a
That's right.
Let's go.
Will Baharo again. You're amazing. Amar Hurstia. Thank you so much for your red rose, your super sticker. Rems Chavez, thank you very much. And Ronald again. You guys are awesome. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. And real quick, Latte Lover, Johnny, how difficult is it to create a medley of songs?
Good question.
Yeah.
Depends on the songs, really.
I mean, the construction of them, there's definitely a flow, because obviously a medley can just be as simple as just putting songs back to back to back to back, but it's the flow that's the main thing. And I mean, I love the flow of this. So yeah,
in percussively too. Again, so you have a tempo change, sometimes a key change, obviously from song to song. But how do you use the same instrumentation, like that snare sound, that drum sound, that typically on the album it might alter, but now it has to be the same, and how do you capture that same feel? So there's a lot of dissection that takes place in making those decisions, for sure.
Sure.
There you go.
Last time I thought I already told you that
Nice.
D. High D.
Great transition again. Total mood change. The attitude of that one.
Feel.
Yeah.
I love this feel.
Johnny, did you notice the fire in the background?
That fire is fire. Yeah.
He called it.
And that last beat was awesome too. Man.
Oh, it's cool, like almost a halftime thing.
And Arias, I would like to do one of these faster songs actually. It'd be really fun to do with like collab with Pablo.
Oh
Ari's
yes.
just asking Johnny, what would you like your song with Pablo to be? Something ballad or something upbeat? I think, initially, I think most people would think ballad, and I would probably think that too. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think it'd be fun to do something a little bit different for me, just to be inspired, just something totally left field for me.
I love how this discussion has been happening for about a year now. There's a reoccurring theme of Johnny's going to write with Pablo one day. We haven't actually asked him yet, per se. But again, I feel good about it.
Detail.
I feel good about
it. It's going to happen.
It's going to be fire.
It's going to be fire.
Ooh. Full improv and circling back to the song too. Thank you, Tita Marie.
Thank you.
I love how tribal Pablo gets with his voice.
I know, yeah. Well, a lot of these pop songs have that element, that sort of little tribal, the raw edginess to it.
Such a departure from what we hear on the radio right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is good, because it's like in the pipeline of what it should be.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully what's to come, right? That's what we're looking for. So.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that was great. Great selection. Everybody in the chat, thank you. All
Yes.
1,600 of you guys. You guys are amazing.
That's
Sir
crazy.
Chuck,
so awesome, guys.
thank you so much for being here with us. We can't wait to have you back. Again, we're not asking, just like Pablo. We're letting you know you're going to be back on the channel.
No, we'll give you some time to work on on the Richard Johnny movie that you're going to work on, and then we'll meet up afterwards and we'll discuss.
Yes. Make sure you write in.
We can react to our own video about ourselves.
Very meta. All of you who are new to this channel, thank you again for your likes and comments. If you want us to react to more SB19, and the answer is you should, please leave your comment. You leave your request in the comments below right after this live stream. That's what we go through and we check out and we kind of see what is the most popular request, and that's where we go for that. If you are a Throga member and you are just discovering SB19 for the first time, welcome. This is Chuck. He's amazing. Be sure to go to his YouTube page. The link is in the description. Go there, hit like, subscribe. He has amazing content. Learn all about these incredible young boys and their incredible skill. Anything you want to add, Chuck, before I talk over you?
Nah. Well, I just want to thank my subscribers, my pamangkins, as I call them, my nieces and my nephews.
I love it.
Uncle. Thank you for coming out, guys. Thank you for making this a good show. Thank you for hanging out with us. So yeah. Appreciate you guys always. Spread love, not hate. All right.
I love it. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We hope you have an amazing day. For the super chats, the coffee, salamat, and we will see you next time. Hopefully we'll see you for Filipino Fridays this Friday at 9 p.m. in Manila, 9 a.m. in New York. You guys can figure out the math from there. Mahal kita.
See you guys.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Thanks for joining us.